Hello, do you ever experience the electric shock when you touch the switch boxes to turn on or turn off any equipments at the rainy condition? Most of the people will say yes, because we all experiencing that kind of electric leakage shock when we touches the switch box at the rainy season. I will tell you the fact behind it. According to the Ohms Law, the current flowing in a conductor is inversely proportional to the resistance of the conductor. Normally, the resistance opposes the flow of current which passes in the body due to the internal resistance. So naturally, our human body have an internal resistance and also it acts as a conductor. This resistance is always opposes the electric current, that means electron passages in our human body. So the limiting of the electrons is based on the amount of resistance we have. So when we experience a larger voltages and larger current, our body will stop resisting, will act as a conductor, and we experiencing a more shock. Sometimes it goes to the death. But in the lower voltages, our human body have an proper immune body resistance to opposes the flow of current. Do you know 100 milliamps current is enough to kill a person when it passes through the body? So this lower voltages we normally experiencing through battery or through laboratory experiments, but we are not experiencing this shock in the normal days, I mean in the summer days. But in the same case, if our body is wet due to rain or with any water substances or with any wound, automatically our body resistance will go down and it starts conducting the electrons, start accepting the electrons and be experiencing the shock. Yes, our body naturally have a human body resistance. As I mentioned, like an Ohm's law, our human body is keep on opposing the electric current to the limited value. In summer season, our body will have good resistance because of the science, the fact behind the science. Normally, the resistance of the material depends on the temperature. When our body temperature is high, automatically our body resistance will also be high. If our body resistance is temperature is low, automatically our body resistance will also get low. In summer season, normally our body will be in a hot, so we will not get any experiencing of shock. But in the same case, when we in the winter season, when we go out and get wet in the rain, when we come back, turn on the switch, we experiencing the shock. I will show you practically to understand how the body resistance is getting down when you are getting wet. Here is the video for you to understand why our body resistance is getting reduced. I'm just showing a demonstration with the help of a multimeter. The multimeter is used to measure the resistance of any conductor. Since I'm going to check my body resistance in two conditions. One is with the dry condition, another one of measurement of resistance with the wet condition by pouring water in my hand. You can easily see the differences of resistance variations of my body and to understand exactly on the science how my body resistance is going down when I'm wet. So that's why we're experiencing the electric shock when we touch the switches in the switch box. So this kind of shock is only happens at the leakage time, not on every time. So please note that point. I mentioned our human body have a limited resistance which can limit only up to lower voltages and lower electrons. Not for the higher values like 3-phase AC or 230 volt, single phase 230 or 3-phase 440. It is not like that. So one thing which we can use it to avoid the electrical leakage shock even when our body get wet. You can wear a slipper. You can have a rubber mat below your leg. You can have a wooden material below your leg. So these are all the safety measures which you can use at the rainy seasons to turn on or operating any electric point or electrical equipments. So thank you.